Hey, to all you older folks, I've got something important to share. Some of you might believe that your age gives you some kind of irresistible charm that makes younger women fall for you. Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's not true at all. In fact, your old-fashioned attitudes and behaviors might be pushing them away. So listen up, because I'm about to reveal the 4 biggest blunders you're making that scare younger women off. It's time to embrace reality, ditch those misconceptions, and discover what really works to attract those lovely ladies before we dive in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on my channel. This will ensure you don't miss any of the cool videos I've got coming your way. All set. Let's begin. Number 4, staring too much. It's time to address this common blunder. You might believe that by staring you're showing admiration, but honestly it can be quite unsettling. Excessive staring can make someone feel like they're being watched or analysed, especially when they're just trying to enjoy themselves instead of engaging you, end up seeming like a creepy observer from a distance, resembling a stalker rather than a charmer. It's as if you're attempting to send mind-reading signals, but in reality, you're making her want to escape the situation as fast as possible. If you want to create a positive impression, the key is to maintain natural eye contact. Practice this by looking into her eyes when you're speaking or listening, and occasionally divert your gaze every few seconds. Keep it relaxed and don't make your stare too intense. Remember, you're not trying to hypnotize her like a vampire. You're trying to convey your confidence and genuine interest while respecting her personal space in group settings. Distribute your attention evenly across the room. It's better to be noticed as a presence rather than making her feel like she's constantly under scrutiny. Number 3, looking unhygienic. It's essential for older guys aiming to impress younger women to maintain good hygiene. Age doesn't excuse you from basic cleanliness and grooming. In fact, it makes it even more important. Consider Thomas. For instance, he was a perfect example of this mistake. His disregard for hygiene significantly hindered his ability to attract younger women. Thomas often wore worn-out clothes and rarely bothered with grooming. His hair was greasy and his beard looked like it hadn't seen a razor in weeks. It wasn't just his appearance. His body odor was quite strong, and he seemed unaware of the existence of deodorant, despite being a genuinely nice person. Thomas couldn't understand why he couldn't catch the interest of younger women. They were put off by his appearance and actively avoided him. Despite his attempts to engage in conversation, they quickly found excuses to escape his company. Take a moment to ask yourself a few questions. Do you appear as if you just rolled out of bed? Is your hair a wild tangle? Does your untrimmed beard resemble a wildlife habitat? If any of these ring true for you, it's time for a makeover, a big one. Let's start with the topic of odor. Nobody, especially younger women, wants to be around someone who smells like they skipped a few showers. First impressions matter, so invest some effort into your appearance. Make daily showers, deodorant, and grooming a routine. Comb your hair, tidy up your facial hair, and wear clean, well-pressed clothes if you feel comfortable in spandex. Go for it. Get a haircut that suits your age and face. Trying to rock a teenager's hairstyle when you're dealing with a receding hairline isn't the way to go. It's like seeing someone wearing too tight clothes. It just doesn't look right. Embrace your maturity and dress accordingly. You don't need to mimic a 20-year-old's wardrobe. Dressing age appropriately shows confidence in who you are. Just focus on looking neat, clean, and well-groomed, because that's what leaves a lasting impression. So pull yourself together and make sure poor hygiene isn't the reason she's running for the hills. Number 2, aggressive smiling and laughing. Sure, showing off your pearly whites can be charming, but there's a fine line between a warm, genuine smile and an intense, almost creepy grin. If your smile is plastered on your face all the time, no matter the situation, it can come across as insincere and frankly a bit weird. Nobody, regardless of age, wants to be around someone who seems fake. Let's talk about your laughter. You might think that having a boisterous, loud laugh is a great way to showcase your sense of humour and attract younger women. But there's a difference between a hearty, real laugh and an artificial, over-the-top one. Overdoing your laughter can be off-putting and even intimidating. If you're busy exaggerating your laughter, you're not truly engaged in the humour of the moment. Trust me, she doesn't want a guy who seems like he's laughing at his own jokes just to fill the silence. Instead, aim for a natural, authentic smile and laugh. Be fully present in your conversation and let your emotions and reactions flow naturally. Listen to what's being said, engage with her, and let your smile and laughter come out when they genuinely fit the situation. If it feels real and sincere, that's the way to go. There's no need to force laughter. just to appear like the life of the party. She'll appreciate the authenticity and the genuine connection much more than a fake aggressive display of emotions in summary. Drop the aggressive smiling and laughing, focus on being your true self, and let your genuine interactions shine through. This will set you apart from the crowd of older guys who are trying too hard to impress her with exaggerated expressions. Number 1, making the conversation way too sexual, way too quickly. I understand that you might be strongly attracted to her and believe that flaunting your sexual prowess will impress her. But let me tell you, jumping into explicit topics right away isn't the way to win anyone's heart, especially not a woman's heart. It's more likely to make her feel uncomfortable and question your intentions as an older guy. You should know that building a genuine connection with someone takes time, effort, and emotional investment. A young woman won't just fall for you because you're talking about sex. She wants to see that you truly care about who she is, what she's passionate about, and that you can be a supportive, positive influence in her life. You won't achieve this if you're constantly making inappropriate comments or steering the conversation toward the bedroom instead. Concentrate on forming a real non-sexual connection. Initially show her that you're genuinely interested in getting to know her. Her dreams, interests, and fears. Be patient and let any sexual chemistry develop naturally over time. By doing this, you'll not only prove that you have more to offer than just bedroom skills, but you'll also establish a foundation of trust and emotional closeness that's vital for a lasting, meaningful relationship. So resist the temptation to make the conversation overly sexual right from the start and focus on building a connection that allows any sexual tension to develop naturally over time. It's a bit surprising, but being caring and simply being a nice, charismatic person, just saying something like, "Hey, how's it going?" can actually be a lot more attractive. Much more so than someone who just comes off with explicit comments like, "Yeah, I want to do this and that to you, keep in mind." Younger women want more than just a guy who's skilled in the bedroom. They're searching for a man who genuinely cares about them and is willing to put in the time and effort to create a meaningful, genuine relationship that's truly special. All right, let's get straight to the point, shall we? If you want to avoid scaring away younger women, you need to stop making these rookie mistakes. Your age doesn't automatically make you attractive. You've got to step up your game and prove you're worth their time. It's all about being a decent person. My friend first cut out the creepy staring, take care of your hygiene, and ease up on the exaggerated laughter and smiling, and seriously avoid diving into sexual topics right away. It's not classy, it's just plain creepy, and it's a quick path to rejection to succeed with younger women. Show them you're more than just an older guy looking for some action. Your age and life experience can be an advantage, but only if you know how to use them. Right, don't let your ego and pride get in the way. Focus on building a genuine connection and proving why they should give you a chance.